What's going on, world? This is the TYSK report. Let's go ahead and dive into this tech news. Huawei's Recruit startup began mass production of humanoid robots. China's Agibot, which is a startup of an Huawei Recruit, now started mass production of humanoid robots. The 2-year-old business venture aims to give tough competition to its Chinese opponents in the AI field with dynamic, powerful products. Agibot is a robotics company that fuses AI and robotics to create top-class leading robot products and applications. The robotics startup has launched several AI robot models for household chores and industrial work, and now it's expanding its robot production. This will eventually increase the robotics competition in China, contributing to AI growth. The company already produced 962 commercial robots as of December 15th. The company has also set up a data collection factory dedicated to gathering real-world data through practical training scenarios, and these scenarios include activities like folding clothes, organizing, cleaning, and doing laundry. Agibot focuses on developing advanced embodied AI and robotics alongside innovative ecosystems. Its flagship humanoid robot, the Wangzhang A2, stands about 175 centimeters tall and weighs 121 pounds and is equipped with sensors powered by cutting-edge AI. Capable of processing text, audio, and visual information, the A2 can perform tasks like threading a needle with precision. So that's just some of the latest news related to humanoid robots that are being built outside of the US. And with this company, Agibot, it looks like they are looking to create that humanoid robot army and rival the likes of Tesla and their Optimus bots. But also this goes to show that lots of companies are continuing to work on humanoid robots, and I've continued to talk about this in different videos throughout the past few months. So one thing we can think about from this perspective is that in many countries, populations have been declining for years, and it is projected for population to decline even further for the years to come. So it looks like these companies are creating these humanoid robots to fill the demand that's currently needed at the moment, but also any demand that's going to be needed in the future. Now, a thing to point out from that article was that data collection factory and how they made statements about how the robots were working on data related to folding clothes and doing laundry. So maybe 10 to 15 and possibly 20 years from now, we can see lots of people around the globe have these humanoid robots in their homes. Let's move on to the next article. Apple is working on a doorbell camera with Face ID. Apple is working on a new smart doorbell camera that uses Face ID to unlock your door, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman in today's Power On newsletter. The camera could be released by the end of 2025 at the soonest, Gurman writes. The lock would work just like your iPhone, automatically unlocking your door when you or another resident looks at it. Like biometrics login info on other Apple devices, the camera would be equipped with the company's secure enclave chip that stores and processes Face ID information separately from the rest of the system hardware. Gurman writes that this device will likely work with existing third-party HomeKit smart locks, and that the company may also partner with a smart lock company to offer a complete system on day one. So that article seems very interesting. I'm not sure who would want to have the ability to unlock their door with their face. I think there could possibly be a lot of different security risks to that, and with all the different hacks that continue to happen in different sectors, security is going to be a must if anyone is going to even want to attempt to try this type of device on their home. But also, a lot of people do utilize Face ID to unlock their phone, so they could possibly see this option as something that would be secure. But I'm sure there are lots of people out there who have no problem with a good old-fashioned key that unlocks and locks their door. So we'll see what happens next with this. Maybe it's just Apple looking to create some type of buzz as we go towards the end of the year, and they could possibly scrap this idea in 2025, but we shall see what happens next, and I'll make sure to keep you updated. Let's move on to the next article. Robotic collaboration launch for maintenance and chip production. Lam Research, the $100 billion company that produces semiconductor and manufacturing equipment, introduced what it called the industry's first collaborative robot, or cobot, made to handle maintenance on wafer fabrication equipment. The cobot, approximately named Dextro, is able to perform accurate, high-precision maintenance work on Lam's equipment, which is deployed in semiconductor fabrication plants, or fabs, around the world. As fabs continue to grow, geographic range and equipment complexity to keep up with the AI boom, Dextro's role in the chip manufacturing process is critical, noting that the number of positions in the semiconductor industry outpaces the current pool of skilled engineers. Dextro is a mobile unit with a robotic arm operated by a fab technician or engineer. It can be equipped with various end effectors as hands to handle critical, time-consuming maintenance work that is prone to human error. For example, it precisely installs and compresses consumable components with more than 2 times the accuracy of manual application. application. It also tightens vacuum sealing, high-precision bolts to exact specifications, relieving fab engineers of a repetitive task that has up to 5% error rate when done manually. Using automation and cleaning technology, Dextro removes sidewall polymer buildup within the chip manufacturing chamber without the need for disassembly. Dextro is an exciting leap forward in semiconductor manufacturing equipment maintenance. Built to work side by side with fab engineers, it executes complex maintenance tasks with precision and repeatability that are beyond human capability alone, enabling higher tool uptime and manufacturing yield. So the term cobot, short for collaborative robot, is a term that we could possibly hear a lot more in 2025, and this article is just a window or an introduction into how in many fields humans are going to be working alongside with robots to increase efficiency in the way that companies do things. But also I do wonder, when it comes to humans working with robots, if it's going to apply across the board for all different industries, or even if that same type of collaboration is going to happen when more AI agents or AI avatars are going to be implemented to take on different day-to-day tasks for companies in different fields. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next with these collaborative robots. And even though this is just right now with this field related to this company Lamb's research, this is just something to be mindful of and be on the lookout for, because possibly you can one day walk into work and have a robot working alongside with you, or possibly some AI avatar or AI agent helping you do what you do on a daily basis. In the next article we have self-driving test by DHL completed at Heathrow. DHL Supply Chain has completed a groundbreaking deployment of an autonomous vehicle at London's Heathrow Airport. A Ford Mondeo fitted with technology from UK company AXA has successfully negotiated a 14-day pilot at the airport, safely racking up around 807 miles of autonomous driving. The project builds on DHL's partnership with Heathrow, where it has provided baggage, logistics, and support services since 2020. The pilot was exclusively carried out airside, where DHL is seeking new solutions for its intern terminal baggage transfer service. There are 4 terminals at Heathrow, and DHL currently moves 60,000 bags a month between them. However, it is seeking to do so in a more efficient, sustainable manner. Right from the outset, the Mondeo was able to operate autonomously with a safety monitor behind the wheel to oversee progress. Its performance was continually optimized over the 2-week period, resulting in all the preset benchmarks being met. Although the project was carried out using a passenger car to demonstrate the potential of the technology, in the longer term, DHL's aim is to use vehicles specifically geared towards baggage transfer, such as electric vans and tow tractors. DHL plans to use findings from the initiative to investigate other potential uses for automation at airports. So this is just an article related to more news of how automation is going to continue to be implemented in different areas, in different sectors, and different industries across the world. Also, those 2 words to point out from that article was efficiency and sustainability. So those are 2 things that we are going to continue to hear for the years to come, and those 2 words are going to be reasons why more companies are going to implement more automation and find ways to fit what efficiency and sustainability means for those companies who are going to be implementing that technology. So this is just something to be on the lookout for as we continue to roll into 2025 in the years to come. And if any other information arises with other airports implementing this type of technology, I'll make sure to keep you updated. In the next article we have Xiaomi joins charging networks of Chinese EV rivals NIO, Xpeng, and Li Auto. Xiaomi Auto, a newcomer to China's electric vehicle market, is linking arms with NIO, Xpeng Motors, and Li Auto to give its car owners access to a network of over 29,000 charging stations across the country. Xiaomi drivers will be able to juice up their vehicles at more than 14,000 NIO charging stations, 9,000 Xpeng stations, and 6,000 Li Auto stations, the car-making unit of the consumer electronics giant said previously. The sites will be added to the map in the Xiaomi Autos app that pinpoints charging station locations. The company is expected to sell more than 120,000 cars, creating a need for accessible and convenient charging infrastructure for its rapidly growing user base. So it looks like out there in China, companies, even if they are competing, they're making sure that customers who are going to buy their future vehicles are going to have a way to charge those vehicles. And it's kind of the similar thing that what companies are doing here in the US when it comes to the Tesla supercharging network and creating the adapters, so that way people who have different electric vehicle brands outside of a Tesla can charge their vehicles at a nearby Tesla supercharging station. Now, a key thing to point out about this article is that Xiaomi is looking to sell about 120,000 cars. Now, I'm not sure if those are strictly complete electric vehicle cars, or if that also includes plug-in hybrids, because those are big out there in China. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this company, but it also goes to show that even though they are projecting this type of demand to be there in the future, it's providing us insight that more and more companies across the world are moving over to the electric vehicle space, and we could possibly see that increase here in the US. Let's move on to that next article. Dragonfly completes hospital drone delivery proof of concept flights. Dragonfly Incorporated last week announced it completed initial flights as part of a proof of concept research and development drone delivery project for Mass General Birmingham Home Hospital. This initial phase involved collaborating with MGB and regulators to evaluate and map potential routes. It also completed test flights that include takeoff and landing within hospital infrastructure. This initiative aims to demonstrate how drone deliveries could ensure timely access to critical medical supplies or laboratory samples. In particular, the company hopes to reduce delays caused by traffic congestion and outdated delivery methods. Dragonfly Incorporated is a creator of drone solutions, software, and AI systems. With over 24 years of experience, the company's drones work in the public safety, agriculture, industrial inspections, security, mapping, and surveying markets. The medical drone delivery market is a quickly growing segment for drone providers. Drones may deliver things like medical products, supplies, equipment, and medications to healthcare facilities, remote areas, and individuals in need. Drones can rapidly deliver these essential products in emergencies or to support peak demand. So that's another article I wanted to bring to you in relation to how drones are being implemented into the healthcare space. And it looks like this company, Dragonfly, is more than likely going to have this type of technology implemented with this hospital and possibly more hospitals nearby. And this news is just some insight on how the use cases for drones are continuing to grow. And in the future, we can more than likely see lots of drones flying day in and day out in the skies. In the next article, we have China's Cattle launches EV chassis that can withstand high-speed crash. China's contemporary Amperex technology, Cattle for short, the world's largest electric vehicle battery maker, on Tuesday launched a new electric vehicle chassis that it says can withstand a 75-mile-per-hour frontal impact without catching fire or exploding, as it touts safety as a key selling point. The chassis has a battery capable of running about 1,000 kilometers on a single charge and reduces the time required for mass production of a vehicle to 12 to 18 months from the traditional 36 months or longer, Cattle said. The company aims to sell the new EV platform called Panchi in Chinese, which translates to bedrock, to premium car makers seeking to accelerate development and reduce costs. Chinese EV brand Avtar, which is co-owned by Cattle, state-owned Chang auto and technology giant Huawei, will be first to develop EV models based on Cattle's bedrock chassis, Chen Zhao, president of Avtar, said at the press conference. The chassis is crucial to Cattle chairman Robin Zhang's ambitions to push the Chinese battery giant towards further growth. Besides this, Cattle is also looking into micro power grids and is building a battery swapping service. So that's just some of the latest news when it comes to the world of technology. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a lot from the different articles that were talked about today, and I want you to continue to stay informed. So in order to do that, you should like the video, subscribe, and then check out these two videos right here where I provide you with more information about the things you should know happening to the world of technology.